going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Fatkat, of course. Hope you guys can see me good, man. The sun is like right there and it's all in my eyes. But anyway, man, there goes Christine, man, looking pretty as always. Oh, there you go. There goes Christine, man, looking pretty as always, man. Anyway, first of all, sorry for the wind noise, man. If you guys get a lot of wind, it is kind of windy out here today. So it's a slight wind, but I know for the cameras they don't really like that too much. But anyway, so with that being said, man, first of all, if it's your first time watching my video, man, I greatly appreciate it. And for those that are returning, appreciate it even more, man. But what we're going to talk about today, man, so today we're going to do a full review on the H&R springs that I got for Christine. Alright, so if you don't know, I ended up getting for the 2,600 mile subscriber milestone, right? So if you don't know, again, first time watching my videos, every single time I hit a certain milestone of subscribers, I do another mod to the car. So for my 2,600 milestone, I ended up getting H&R springs for her, right? Just to lower a little bit. So I got the H&R 50888. All right, that's the ones that I got for this charger. All right, and if you guys haven't seen, man, go back and watch one of my previous video. I got videos of her rolling on the highway and things like that, so you guys can kind of get a perspective of how she looks, or not just her particular, but how a charger would look with these particular springs put on them, man. So I know we got a lot of different choices for our springs, coilovers, you know, obviously bags and everything else, man. So I just went ahead and put the springs on for now. Again, the springs were about 240 bucks, and then, you know, whatever it costs for you to get a shop to put them on, or you can put them on yourself. So I think total, even if you get another shop to put them on, man, you'll be in maybe, I don't know, 300 to 400 bucks, depending on what the shop, you know, would charge to put on there. Some shops are better than others, so you just got to shop around and get a good shop that'll put it on for you at a decent price. But again, or you can just do it yourself. I know a lot of people that do it themselves in the garage with no problems, man. I just chose, I use Unique Rides. If you haven't seen my videos before, they're pretty much the shop that I use for every single thing that I put on my car. They're good guys. We're building that rapport, so they go ahead and they pretty much do everything for me as of now. But anyway, so with that, man, let's go ahead and get into the video. Let me give you guys a full review of what I think about these strings, man. Let's go. Alright, man, so let's talk about it, man. So what do I think of these particular springs? Again, these are H&R 50888. And I would tell you, man, I don't have no regrets. I don't got no foul things to say about these particular springs. I am 100% happy with them. These are not even completely settled, man. So they are going to get even more settled than this. I know another guy who I rode with a couple times, went to a couple events with. He has the same exact springs, and his sit just a little bit lower. So I know they got more room to adjust, or more room to settle. So I would expect for them to go down just to maybe about another, you know, quarter inch to maybe half an inch, man. And then she's gonna be, I mean, she sits nice now, but it's even gonna be even better here in a couple weeks or whatever, maybe about a month or so. But other than that, man, they ride comfortable. I've taken this car already on trips, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours on the road, and they ride comfortable, man. To be honest, I really can't even tell the difference between these and factory, man. The only way you can actually tell the difference sometimes is when, sorry for the wind again, but the only time that I could tell the difference is, you know, so where I was taking the trips at, hold on, let me let this wind die down a little bit. All right, hopefully that's a little bit better, man. Yeah, so the only time you can really tell that like I'm on springs, really, or, you know, I'm on something other than, you know, rather than factory, is when I hit like a nice dip in the road or something like that, man. Where I went to the event that you guys have seen the video before this one. If you haven't seen, go back and look at it, man. It was a completely crazy event, dope ass event by Diablo Sport and Horsepower Wars. But anyway, by the way, SRT Mush, Leah Pritchett and all them was there, man. So great event, man. couldn't have been a better event that I went to so far in 2019. But anyway, but other than that, so in that area, man, or at least going towards that area, there was a lot of construction on the road on I-4 down in Orlando. If you don't know, Orlando's always doing construction on the roads, man. So when I was hitting bumps here and there, you know, I could feel it was a little bit more stiffer. But other than that, man, you really can't tell, man. If you're just driving on a smooth road or normal road, it literally rides like stock. It's crazy, man. Like, I don't feel any difference at all. It rides comfortable. It's not super stiff. It's not super harsh. It's a great spring, man. It is. I can't say enough about it. Now, this car does have the blitzing shocks. So I didn't have to change out my shocks or anything like that. And obviously this car is pretty much brand new, so I didn't really have to, you know, touch that for now. We'll see what happens in the future. But so these are on the factory shocks, blitzing shocks. But like I said, they are on H&R springs, and I could not be happier, man. It rides great. H&R 50888, 50888. I've even taken, you know, and obviously you guys know, man, I'm a regular family man, you know, family man. You know, I pick up my kids from school every day. So that's 3 kids, 3 boys. On top of that, you know, they're not young either. They're all growing big boys. And I've taken, you know, all my 3 children in here with, you know, their book bags and all that stuff in the car, man. I don't think I've ever rubbed yet. I mean, you know, maybe I might have to take off the tire or whatever and see the actual wheel to see if I'm rubbing on the inside or anything like that. But I don't, as far as feeling it, I don't feel any rubs. I don't feel any bumps, like, you know, like I'm bottoming them out, anything like that, man. So again, I'm sorry for the wind, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man. But yeah. So I think, I mean, like I said, they ride perfect. They look good. I would tell you, man. I used to get a lot of steers before already with her being with the color and everything else. But I mean, a lot of people, man, like literally just as I'm riding down the street or whatever, man, like a lot of people just look, and I can see people's, you know, necks breaking as they're driving by and all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy. So yeah, man. So like I said, I think this particular spring looks very, very, very good on this car, man. Now, I don't want to throw shade. I am going to say this. I don't want to throw shade on Eibach, but I have heard, now this is what I've heard, I have not used them myself, but from what I've heard is Eibachs, or the few people that I've known that have ridden on Eibachs, they don't like them. Again, I'm not saying that's not from my opinion or my perspective. I'm just stating what I've simply heard and what I've read on the internet and on IG and things like that, man. So I don't know if anybody's actually had Eibach. Let me know, man. Comment down below. Let us know how they actually ride or whatever. But I do think that the H&Rs do get a little bit lower. And like I said, from what I've heard, that they also ride a lot better. I can attest to the H&Rs that they do ride good. They do ride super nice and comfortable. I cannot say anything about the Eibach because I've never ridden in a car that has the Eibach on this particular car, right? Eibach does well for like a lot of imports and things like that, import and tuners and things like that. But like I said, for the Charger specifically, I've never ridden in a Charger that has the Eibach springs, so I can't say, you know, I can't give an actual first-hand perspective or opinion on it. But like I said, I have seen a bunch of people that have had Eibach or whatever the case on IG, online, things like that, in the forums and all that, and they don't like them for some reason. But that's enough about that. I don't want to throw them under the bus. But like I said, for as far as H&Rs, these are beautiful, man. They sit lovely. Look, I mean, look at the way she's sitting, man. She sits lovely, and like I said, the front is even going to go down just a little bit more. And on top of that, like I said, it rides great, man. So I can't say enough about it. So there you go. That's my full review on it. You know, I don't really much have anything else to say about it other than they're great springs, man. It's a great, cheaper way to drop your car and, you know, and make sure it's looking good, man. So there you go. She's squatting a lot in the back already, huh? Look at that. All right, man, I'm gonna go and do my little outro. I'm gonna do my outro in the car, man, because I don't know how it's gonna come out as far as windy or whatever, but I know it's kind of windy outside, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. But anyway, so with that, man, so that's my little review on the car, or on the H&Rs, man. Like I said, I love them. Like I said, it's a cheaper way for it, you know, for you to drop your car, make sure it looks good, and you know, then you can go from there. Like I said, if you don't have the blitzings, for whatever reason, then eventually you might end up having to change out your struts and everything else, your shocks and your struts and everything else, man. But and I might too, I don't know, but I know for now it was good. And when that time comes, if they ever get blown out or they get worn out quicker, then I'll let you guys know, obviously, because I don't hold anything back. I'm just giving you guys the real of the real, man, and it is what it is. And if it doesn't work in 3 months from now, I say, man, you know, these things blew up my shocks, then and my struts, then you know what? Then that's what I'm going to tell you. And not in a bad way, I'm just letting you guys know what it is, because at the end of the day, you know, this information that you guys might want to know, because if you guys are looking to do this, then, you know, you guys know what to expect. Simple as that, man. That's all. The only reason why I'm showing you guys this stuff, yo. And like I said, I don't sugarcoat it or whatever it is, because at the end of the day, if you guys are gonna go spend your money, you want to make sure you guys are knowing, you know, you want to know what you're getting yourself into, man. Pretty much, man. So that's the only reason why I do it this way, man. But other than that, if it's your first time watching my video, first I want to say thank you very much. If you're returning and you're watching my videos again, even more of a big thank you, man. I greatly appreciate it. We're over 3K now as far as subscribers. I couldn't ask for a better reception over the last 2 months since I've gotten this car. I tell you, man, when I first got this car in January, and I was just starting to revive my my YouTube, right? I think I had maybe 120, 130 subscribers, something like that. I was doing, like, you know, certain features of like new cars, and, you know, trying to do like little car reviews and here and there. But let me tell you, man, ever since I bought Christine in the last 2 months, man, we're over 3K, man. So thank you. And if you don't know, man, the way I'm doing the mods on her is every single time I hit a certain milestone of subscribers, I get another mod on the car. I think we've been doing well so far. And I can't wait for the next one, man. I'm wanting to pull the trigger like right now, but in order to keep good with what we're doing, I gotta wait till we hit that milestone, man. So the next milestone is gonna be 3,800 subscribers. So 3,800, man. So as soon as we get to 3,800, we're getting the next model in the car. For those who have been watching, man, they can pretty much attest that I do get it, man. I don't leave you guys hanging. As soon as we get to that milestone, I get it. Now, it might take me sometimes a week or two, because depending on work and this and that, I do travel for work. So depending on work, depending on what's going on or whatever the case, so if I gotta, you know, order it and I gotta wait for it to come in, whatever it is, man. But at the end of the day, I do get it done within a week or two of me hitting that milestone, man, for sure. So make sure we share this video, man, with everybody that we know, everybody that you know, so that way we could go ahead and hit that 3,800 mark, and we could get the next milestone, man. Other than that, make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of it, man. Let me know how she sits. You know, should she sit lower? Should she sit a little bit higher? Whatever it is, man, let me know, man. Let me know if you're thinking about getting these, man, because at the end of the day, and if you got any questions, you know, feel free to ask, and I will, trust me, anybody can attest. Or if you could go back and watch my videos, man, I respond to every single person that comments on my videos. I respond to everybody, man, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it is, if you were to ask me a question in person, I will not leave you hanging. I look at it the same way on social media, man. I'm not better than anybody where, you know, I'm gonna see your comment and just give you a heart and that's it, and I don't comment back for whatever reason. I mean, in today's day and age, man, you got your phones, you got this and that. I mean, you always have some sort of communication on you. So if I see that you comment, you know, I'm going to see it on my phone. I get the notification, and it takes me 2 seconds to respond back. I don't got no problems with doing that. If it's something that you don't want to flood the YouTube with, hit me up on IG, man. My IG is down in the description. It's gonna be on the bottom of the screen as well. Hit me up on IG, and anybody who's ever hit me up on IG, they could pretty much attest that I always hit you back there as well, man. I don't leave anybody hanging, man, because at the end of the day, I know if I were in a position I wanted to ask a question or say something or talk to somebody, or even just make a comment, you know, the fact that somebody will acknowledge it and acknowledge you and acknowledge me and say, hey, you know, I see you, man, and they're just a simple response, then, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, then you know, you can't ask for any more than that. At the end of the day, man, the number one thing you could give anybody, man, is your time, man. That's it. You know, you could give shots, you could give this and that and third, but the number one thing you could give anybody, man, the most important thing you could give anybody is your time. So just to take the little bit of time to show love back. If you're gonna show love to me, I'm gonna show love back to you, and a simple response to a comment is nothing. So anyway, with that being said, all that just to say this, if you got any questions or if you got any comments, if you got anything, let me know, and I'll make sure I hit you back for sure. All right, other than that, again, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we want to make sure that you guys want to make sure you guys stay on top of what's going on with Christine, man. We got a lot of stuff in store for sure, man. If you guys see, man, I just hit the dyno on couple days ago at the Diablo Sport Horsepower Wars. You know, she made what she was supposed to make. You know, it's not big numbers, but she's stocked pretty much, other than the exhaust. She's stocked. She doesn't even have an intake in yet, but all that stuff is to come, obviously. And like I said, man, by the end of 2019, we're trying to get Christine to the nastiest Scat Pack on YouTube, man. So at the end of the day, make sure you guys help me out to get there, help us out, man, because this build is not only mine, but it's yours as well. And we're on the way, man. So let's keep Christine alive. Let's keep Christine growing. And at the end of the day, let's all get there, man. Have Christine being the nastiest Scat Pack on YouTube, period. All right. Other than that, here's to the road to Christine being the nastiest Scat Pack on YouTube, man. And as you know, I'm your boy Fatkat, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Later.